So a lower body dominant day today, a bit of core work as well. Simple enough exercise, so 3 blocks with an optional 4th block. Simple enough workout, I should say. So Bulgarian split squats are first here. Now we're going to go for 10 on each leg. Again, strong core. I'm kind of squeezing my elbows towards my midline here to brace and just keep solid throughout the lift. Good knee tracking. Again, with the foot on the floor, points of contact, big toe, little toe and heel. Maybe start on the weak side first and let that determine how many repetitions you do, but we're shooting for 10 on each leg. When the Bulgarian split squats are done, we're going to get into the long lever bridge, so really trying to get the hamstrings going here. So as the weeks have gone by and we're doing more of these movements, we should be getting a little bit better at recruiting the muscles here. So I'm trying to dig my heels into the ground, I'm squeezing my glutes, and I'm trying to really get the back of the hamstrings active to the point where I nearly want them to cramp, so I'm trying to really get that muscle working. So again, trying to keep that level, same intensity on both sides. When that's done, then we are going to go into the one arm front leaning rest. So again, we're doing a lot of these lately, but it's a good way of getting good at something quickly. Trying to work on upper body strength here, also a lot of core. What I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to make sure that I'm not leaning all of the weight into my left arm here, which is the arm that's on the floor. So I'm trying to keep my shoulders level here if I can. My feet might be a little bit wider than if I was doing a standard push-up, just for balance. I'm trying to get my glutes active. So 20 seconds each side. That's going to be block A. So we're going to do the Bulgarian split squat. Now we're going to go into the long lever bridge and then into the one arm front leaning rest. Block B, working at single leg deadlift, and on this one I can use a table, a chair, or a wall for balance for hand support if I want to. But in this one we're going to go for 8 repetitions each leg. Again, trying to keep the hips and shoulders level. I'm not trying to get the weight to touch the floor, so I'm going as low as my upper body more or less stays parallel to the floor and back up. So I can bend the standing leg slightly. Again, I want to keep my heel planted. I'm not going to come onto my toes. And I'm trying to get my leg going back, or my torso going forward as my leg goes back, so both working at the same time. So 8 each side on this one, and then to balance that, because we're doing a lot of lower back, I guess, and posterior chain work here, we're going to do some RKC planks after this then, just to work on the anterior, just to work on the abs and the front a little bit too, to balance everything off. So nothing fancy for the core work next, just the RKC plank. But similar to the long lever bridge, we should be getting a little bit better at recruiting the core on this one as we've been doing more of these the past few weeks. So I'm trying to keep my tippy toes. I'm trying to keep my back flat here, squeezing my glutes so I'm keeping my pelvis in neutral. It's almost like I'm trying to drag my elbows just towards my feet, although they won't move because my weight's on my arms. We're trying to be bracing throughout the whole 30 seconds here. So that's block B, single leg deadlift and RKC plank, 3 rounds. Block C is going to be tempo squats here, so 3, 2, 1 and up. 3 seconds down, up normal speed. I'm going to go for 12 repetitions here. Again, focus on strong core throughout the whole movement and a constant or a consistent rate of descent. When this one is done, we're going to mix it up with the Contra lateral sit-ups then too. So again, lower body and core. We're going to go for 3 rounds. So with the Contra lateral sit-up, what I'm doing here is I want to keep the weight more or less over my shoulder the whole time. So a few seconds here to try and get my foot anchored. So when I'm coming back down here as well in these movements, what I want to do is I want to try and get my, I guess my vertebrae to touch the floor one at a time. So I'm kind of unloading one vertebrae at a time. I'm not just falling or kind of, I guess, disengaging and falling back to the floor. I'm just going to control the way back down. So I'm very much working the way back down here as well. 10 repetitions each side on this one. So with the squat and the contra lateral sit-up, we're going to go for 3 sets as well. So there'll be 3 rounds for block A, 3 rounds for block B, and 3 rounds for block C. When block A, B, and C are done, we have the option of a 4th round if you want to give it a go. And we're looking at here is a switch lunges. I'm shooting for 12 on each side, so 24 jumps essentially. And then from there, we're just looking at a front leaning rest or a standard plank position. So like we were doing earlier, except previously it was one arm, we're just going to use both arms in this one. So again, nice long stride backwards. We're trying to keep our knee tracking good here. So from there, just into a front leaning rest position. Again, tuck the glutes under, squeeze my tippy toes. I'm going to go for 30 seconds here. Again, this round or this block D is optional. If you have a bit of time and you want to put it in, you can. That is the workout then done for today.